Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Gran nearly dies after debris from plane on military exercise hits her home. A grandmother was left traumatized after a malfunctioning plane dropped debris onto her house during a military exercise. Sue Rundle, 71, was walking out of her home in Cornwall on Wednesday afternoon when she heard the sound of slates falling from her roof. "I shut the door and came back in, and then I heard this almighty crashing upstairs, and I actually thought the whole house was falling down." She discovered big holes had been punched through her bathroom wall and roof, leaving the toilet completely broken. "I looked and investigated and realized what had actually happened. There was this huge lead weight in my bathroom, which was the cause of most of the damage, and it was extremely heavy." The 71-year-old said the accident could have been fatal if she had been in the bathroom or under the path of the falling slates. "Because the debris was on the roof and slates were falling off the roof, and I'd got old granite slates, not roof tiles, and they are very heavy," she added. "If they had hit me on the head, the outcome would have come very different." The debris was part of a target being towed on a cable by a private aircraft being used in a routine exercise with the Royal Navy. Draken, the U.S. company operating the aircraft, said it was incredibly sorry for this very serious accident. CEO Nick Anderson said, "As we were releasing the cable out from the winch under the wing, the mechanism to control the release malfunctioned, which meant we could neither wind that back in or release it and discharge it into the sea. In that case, the crew followed the procedures and declared an emergency to seek the nearest airport to divert to. It appears that on the approach to Nuki, the cable and the target were released. That is the debris that really unfortunately fell on the farm and a couple of properties." Ms. Rundle said she's used to planes flying over her property, which is around a mile away from one end of the Cornwall Airport Nuki in Tregaswith. She said, "I am devastated, traumatized, and I'm in shock. You do not expect something like this to happen. Planes have been going over here for over 26 years since I have been here. I love to see the planes, they were never a problem. But you do not expect a plane to come knowing that it has got a cable dangling, knowing that it is too low and there is questions to be answered because it should have been diverted." Get in touch with our news team by emailing us at webnews@metro.co.uk. For more stories like this, check our news page. ERA. More, UK's new death ray weapon that can accurately destroy targets nearly a mile away. ERA. More, Royal Navy sailor, 22, jailed in brutal Bahrain prison after trying to break up fight. ERA. More, submarine crew not seen for 6 months finally resurfaces. Hear us what they missed. Stay on top of the headlines with daily email updates. This site is protected by Ray CAPTCHA, and the Google privacy policy and terms of service apply. Your information will be used in line with our privacy policy.